It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Moore. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
It's a short completion to the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
Touchdown, Ducks. He barrels into the end zone.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets it up now 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them during the first half.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go.
Great. Check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Press coverage now from the secondary. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Here comes the rush. The sure hands. It's Coleman. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He will score.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He's got it with room to run. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Moore. It's an out route, the catch made. He has first down yardage at the 46. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out. He does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game. Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. What a pitch and catch in the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Bringing it out, it's Simon. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Press coverage now from these DBs. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football,
and the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? And the ball rolls out of bounds. The fumble results in a huge loss. So after giving up a safety, here's the free kick. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down. To the air. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. And they're stopped to turnover on downs. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. Solid tackle, able to get him down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Now he's got an end zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. 1st and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so, and now this looks like a very different game entering the 2nd half. With this team getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. And is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Out, breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Looking to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got end zone. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Could be a critical false start there. They're backed up second and goal from farther away now. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today. Open field ahead. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. Dropping back, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. An explosive play that is a blitz beater. Joel, they come after the quarterback, but don't get him, and he makes them pay.
Well, this is the risk you run if you're going to get aggressive. He's so athletic in the pocket. If he eludes that rush, and more specifically the blitz, like you said, he's going to have an opportunity to create a big play, and that's exactly what he does. What I love most about him, Chris, he doesn't just run to then run the football. He eludes the rush, gets outside of the pocket, eyes downfield, and then boom, the big completion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Call him in the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Looking to the left, deep downfield, and the catch is made. Touchdown, Texas. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Davison. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Oregon. They battle back to take the lead. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds. The gain moves it right to the 45. A completion sets up a second down play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Extending the play now. Now here he goes. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They stop him short, so it's fourth down, in field goal range, down 3. What's the coach going to do here? And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Manning. He lets it go. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Could take it all the way. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 20. Oh, what a crucial mistake late in this game. They pass up the field goal attempt, Joe, and it backfires here.
That decision is going to be second-guessed all week long. He's going to have to answer for that in the post-game press conference. I thought they should have tried to take the points right there. You get aggressive, live by the sword, die by the sword, and no points on that drive. That is really going to hurt them.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Working clock with the ground game. He's got a crease. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here at a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here. Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Chris, this quarterback is seeing the field so well. He's got an open wide receiver, and he goes there immediately. Beautiful job, and a great throw for a touchdown. This offense is hitting on all cylinders right now.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Tailback takes the handoff again. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in way downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Timeout taken by Texas. They've still got 1 more left to work with. The Ducks enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run this clock out. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. The Ducks with an answer. And the defense will take a timeout here. 2 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pressure's on. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Texas. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
That feels like a consolation touchdown. Too little, too late for this offense in this game. They just couldn't get it going early enough.
They'll lose a hard-fought game. They'll kick the PAT as a formality.